work in at USF. We liken vehicles like the ones we use there and the ROVs that we use out here to pickup trucks. Once you've got a good, reliable pickup truck, it's really just, you're kind of limited by will it fit in the bed and will it, break your shocks. That's sort of a literal analogy in our case. Like, could we fit the MXD camera into Little Herc? And that took some doing, and you've got to think about not just its weight, but its power draw and all the other engineering considerations that go into delivering the kind of imagery that system has done. You can apply that to pretty much any other piece of gear. So if we wanted, in Little Herc's case, it's a smaller vehicle. You can't fit that much in the bed. So if we were to, if we wanted to do some real-time sonar mapping with that vehicle, we'd probably have to swap out the camera for a small, multi-beam sonar or a LiDAR system or something like that, and you'd have to make those sacrifices. On something like vanilla Herc, the calculation is different. It's a much bigger vehicle, much more payload capacity physically, and you've got more real estate to play around with. So that's a little bit of a nebulous answer, but I think, yeah, there's lots and lots of different technologies that can be deployed to explore the ocean floor, and we've been lucky to trial a new one, or an evolution of one on this cruise.
And then just to add in, of course, there's other jobs that the vessel's been doing, this particular cruise. So one of the big contributions has been the multi-beam work. And even around the island of Aitutaki, we've been doing a little bit of multi-beam. Every time we've come past, we've filled in some gaps of existing multi-beam. And on the northeastern side is a geologically curious part of the apron, the seamount apron, and we managed to fill some of that in as well. So we're not the only vessel that's done a little bit of that work. Everybody contributes together, and slowly we're basically painting in the seabed bathymetry of the Cook Islands, so we get to know more and more about our seabed.
Oh, and I love that metaphor you use, painting in the seafloor, because that really is kind of what we're doing. We only have this, like, what is it, 8,000 width of a transect that we see when we beam down those just the mapping, and we just get this stretch as we're like following through the course of the ocean. It's like we're like drawing little lines that we're finally able to see. It's just a great way of explaining it, I think.
Yeah, one way I explain this at home is that exploring the seafloor with a ship-based multi-beam like the one on Nautilus, it's the painting in the seafloor like an old school like scratch card. You see what's underneath, or like mowing your lawn is an analogy that we use a lot in the mapping world, and doing that with a multi-beam at the surface is kind of like mowing your lawn with a combine harvester. Big wide swath, not a lot of, you're probably not doing your edging work, a lot of fine detail work with that tool, but then go down with a camera on an ROV, and that's like mowing your lawn with a laser pointer. Tons of detail, but you're not, covering, you're covering a relatively small area with each pass. And then there's, scales in between those, obviously, but it's all about having the right tool for the job and the data that you are acquiring being fit for purpose.
Well, the Cook Islands has got a 2 million square kilometre front lawn, so even your combine harvester, it has a lot of driving to do.
Exactly, yeah, yes, we do. And from a sort of mapping nerd's point of view, I do really appreciate the Cook Islands emphasis on all that data going into the public domain.
Yeah.
That is a real gold mine, and extremely appreciated.
Now, in the last 3 years, we've increased our coverage of the seabed by, I think I stand to be corrected, but it might even be 5%. There's certainly several percent.
Wow.
Which is pretty good for 3 years incidental work.
It is.
We were around 20%, and I think we're closer to 25 now.
Good for all of this. Yeah. Great progress.
Now we've got a good relationship.
Soon to be 100.
Oh, it's going to take a while to get to 100. Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Yeah. And in addition to the Cook Islands, all of this data, this mapping data, goes to an international database, right?
Yep.
That's part of Seabed 2030. It's led by the Nippon JIBCO Foundation, and their goal is to map, as part of Seabed 2030, 100% of the seafloor at a high resolution by 2030.
That's
We can do it.
ambitious. Yeah. But yeah, we'll keep going.
We'll keep going. We'll keep mowing that lawn. Thank you for those explainers, everyone.
In the Cook Islands, actually, we're hoping to make 2 products of our seabed. So what we call a national product and an island product. So one of the things this cruise has actually provided for us already is an update of our national product. So the people down in the survey lab have compiled all the data we could give them and made a unified grid for the cooks for the 20-odd% that's multi-beamed anyway. Yeah, and out of that we're going to clip out around the islands what coverage we have that's from the satellite data and of course the multi-beam that's over the top, because we know that the Cook Islanders are really interested in what lies around their homes, and so we can give them a smaller map. To give you an idea, the compilation of the whole Cooks was coming in at 21 gigabytes.
Wow.
Okay. So yeah, it's certainly not something you can email to your friends, but the island products will be a little bit more focused and maybe hopeful for people, for fishermen or people.
That would be very helpful. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's great to learn more about your home and your personal environment that you live in. I think that's a really special thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
And we can interpret the multi-beam as well. So so far we've done one small one off the southeast coast of Rarotonga.
Oh, nice.
So what we do is we take the multi-beam data and then we draw in the outlines of the underwater volcanoes, and we talk about the different types of volcanoes. And it's remarkable what you can tease out of that data. So I'm hoping before too long we'll have enough coverage around Aitutaki. At the moment it's a bit patchy, but we'll have enough to do a map of the seabed around Aitutaki.
That'll be exciting.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that, because even in my original glimpses of what we do have, Aitutaki's a little bit different. And
I'm so excited to see the seafloor. Like, every single meter we get that's closer to the bottom, I'm just getting like sparkly with anticipation. I'm so.
Oh, we're close.
It's gonna be a cool dive.
Yeah, we've got about 200 meters left.
Oh my goodness.
So just as a reminder for those of you watching, once we do see seafloor, we go off comms in the control van for a little bit, just so our ROV pilots can get situated. So if we don't get to your questions in that time, that's why. But John, you mentioned that the seabed around Aitutaki is a bit different than what you were expecting. How is it different?
well, I don't really know, because I've only had a very quick look, but we're seeing big rubble slopes and big erosion slopes over some kinds, and underwater channels or canyons that are not so common around, at least not around Rarotonga, from what we know, because we don't have perfect coverage around Rarotonga either. And the feeling is that because Aitutaki's got such a large lagoon, that what we're seeing is the lagoon filling and draining the tides. And that might be taking a certain amount of material to the edge and then running it down the slopes, so in certain parts. But that might not be true, but that's our initial impressions.
Well, yeah, I'm very curious to see what it looks like. Somebody is commenting that they can feel the excitement and passion of our shift, so thank you. I'm so glad that that's coming across, because I mean, as you just heard Sandy, like, we can barely keep her in her chair. She's so excited.
I could be bouncing around these walls. You know?
And I'm also really excited because our Swedish nightfish is on.
Yay, I love our Swedish nightfish. Welcome back.
Sweden has been on with us for the most of of our...
Pretty much everyone.
Yeah, of our watches, so thanks.
Aw.
Another question. Well. How much of the ocean is unmapped? So about 28% of it is mapped at that high resolution that we're talking about. So of course we have better maps in areas that are highly trafficked, like ports, along coastlines. Really these big open areas are unmapped, and actually you can go to gmrt.org and see some of those maps, and that's a database of the publicly available data. And then Seabed 2030 has also put out some really great visuals that are showing the areas that are really bright and very highly mapped, compared with basically areas that do not have those high resolutions. So I encourage you to check out those resources. What are some of the places that Nautilus hopes to explore in the future? That's a great question. I feel like we're just getting settled here in the Central Pacific. Does anybody, maybe from a personal perspective, not necessarily a Nautilus perspective, is there a space that somebody really wants to see? Like, I would love to go back to my home state of Alaska.
That would be really cool.
With ROVs on the seafloor and see like what's been below the water that I've been swimming in my whole life.
Yeah.
But maybe it's better that I don't do that. Are there any places that anybody is really excited about or potentially wants to see?
I think I'm with you. I'd love to see some cold water environments. I know a lot of people have been to the Antarctic before, and I never have. I think that would be incredible to go and see. But anywhere in the world, I think anywhere would be amazing. I'm not very picky.
I can imagine the navigator challenge of slaloming the ship and the vehicles through drifting icebergs around the Antarctic. That would be very high on my list too. Like, I would love the challenge. Yeah, I have only been to the Antarctic once and would love to get back there. And yeah, diving in the fjords, I think, especially in West Antarctica, would be pretty spectacular. But
being beautiful.
Done some drop camera, like yo-yo camera footage down there, and that alone is pretty incredible.
Yeah, any Antarctic or Arctic expeditions, count me in. Somebody is asking, oh hey, we have someone from Anchorage. Hi, Alaska. I'm from Sitka, so a little bit further south, actually closer to British Columbia, so I'm closer to these Canadians than I am to Anchorage, I think. Someone is asking if we can just briefly describe the screen. So sat feed 1 is Hercules cam. You can see because it's just kind of like that big blue square. And then sat feed 2 is Argus. And the way that you can tell which is Argus has that sort of black shadow around it, a little less of a view, I suppose, right? That light is slightly different. Is that what we're seeing?
It's a little more focused, yeah, and not quite as spread out as we have set up on Little Herc.
Okay, well, I'm going to mute my mic for a little bit because we're pretty close, right? I think we're under 100 meters, so see y'all at the bottom. Guys, I called it too early. I thought we were going to 3,500, but John said we have more time.
Okay.
Yeah, 37-ish.
Oh.
So we're close.
Almost there.
We're close.
Psych.
You're excited too.
I'm so excited.
I get it.
I was like, I need to just sit in silence for a little bit and really absorb this.
Well, I know that some of the people in Aitutaki are really curious to know if we'll find any nodules on the seabed
Ooh,
here. So,
keep our eye out.
yeah. We saw them on the seamount, of course, all
Oh
the way
yeah,
up to
we
3,000.
did. Yeah, we did.
Don't.
They were fairly common in most environments we were in. Yeah.
Yeah, but those dives were in the middle of one of the greatest nodule provinces in the world. So if we hadn't found nodules, it would have been more of a concern. But let's see what happens here. I'll give it a 50-50. Well, on the odds are, yeah. It's certainly a binary state, I guess, huh?
We could play if the price is right for the seafloor.
Interesting.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Well, we're going to do the abundance, the proportional coverage. So you go 0.
Or what we'll get
or
there.
the depth, yeah. You say, is it exactly 3,700? What if it's like 3,701?
Oh, I think it'll be 36.
Looking at the contours in front of us.
800. Or
I think.
wait.
So there's your 3,680 contour. There's your 3,720. So that'll be your 37. That'll be your.
So wait, do we have like a 10 meter
I think these
guess range?
I think these are 10 meter. Yeah.
I've got 3705 plugged into my bottom depth. So we'll see. We'll see how accurate that is.
Josh at 3705.
Well, that's just what I was told. Not me. That was just information given to me.
Sandy said 3680.
Yeah, I'll say that.
I'll go 3710 because that's what the contour map says.
Jana, you won last time.
Oh yeah. Jana's good at this game.
This one seems more like you can't really guess that much. 3711.
Ooh, I like
Alright.
that.
Oh, thank you.
I'm going to say 3706.
Oh, Price is Right.
Price is right. I feel like 3705 to 3710 is pretty safe.
Now
Mikhail.
stand by, we might have an instruction to speed the boat up.
Might be able to tell you within the next 15 meters.
I'm going to say 3650.
Ryan?
Nope, not 3650.
No?
Nope.
What?
The altimeter is going to give me just under 100 meters warning, and I haven't hit that. I have no seafloor yet at 3,600.
Do you want to go again?
Yeah, sure. I'll do... Oh, now we're cheating.
Oh, I haven't got this one yet. I like it when they both agree.
Now I'm cheating.
No, it's okay. We'll give it to you.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
One win is a team for all.
this is
A team win.
38
We're
even.
on a slope. Yeah, okay, so we're getting close. We're
Matt?
seeing the seafloor on instruments now.
Oh, okay.
So we're on a slope, it looks like.
Are we checking the depth? We see the seafloor, yeah?
Oh my goodness.
Yes, I got altitude on both vehicles right now.
Okay.
You can look at that on the little Hercules, if you can find it. So we're going to come all stop when you're 30 meters off on this one.
Right.
Yeah, that would make, yeah, because we're on a slope, yeah. Yep, that makes sense.
So we could all win if the slope's steep enough. If the slope is steep enough, we could all win.
That's true. It's just everything.
Sounds good for us.
It's pretty sweet.
Do we get a water temperature? Or does the CTD stream live to us? Do we have a water temperature right now?
I'll double check that once we get to the seafloor.
Okay.
Mike was doing a couple of changes there, so I'm not sure that we're getting it to here. Okay, we'll come all stop.
All right, I'll stop.
I'm gonna go down a little bit more. You can put your auto heading on.
Okay.
Okay, we'll just wait for that a sec. We'll just hold your heading for now.
Want me to come down a little bit?
No,
No, good.
stay there.
Okay.
I'm gonna wait till I get out into view. You were saying 124. Okay, so we're not too far off that. Okay. Yeah, it does. I think both of them are a little bit off now. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, just barely. Yeah.
There you go. There we go.
Okay, so let's put your heading on 124 or 125 roughly. Your heading. Okay, we can start to slowly come down on Atalanta.
Okay.
Oh man, seafloor.
keep coming down.
Right.
Keep our delta about 15 for now. Yeah. Try and slide over to my right here. Okay, I'm going to try and sit down. So I can come down just a little bit. We'll keep it about 15 meter delta. Okay, I think we're ready for white balance.
Whoa. Okay, that's me. Okay, we should be good to go.
All good?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
Oh, if we settled, can,
All
we're all settled,
right.
yeah.
yeah, let's go for that, please.
Okay, well, I had a bottom depth of 3,700. So Sandy, I think that's you.
Woohoo!
Good one.
Let's go.
Nice, nice. All right, and here we go. Let's explore.
Ugh.
Somebody wants to know what's
113, okay.
what's the purpose of going quiet or muting our mics when we're almost to the bottom? And that's because in the control van, we have a priority of giving operations first dibs on communication. So especially as we're descending or coming down to the seafloor, we want to make sure that the ROV team has that open line to communicate if they need to slow down or speed up or alter their positioning. So just easier for us to go quiet rather than having to have them turn off SPL and turn it back on. And same goes for when we're recovering the vehicles and bringing them on back on the ship.
Let's try zooming in, Jenna. Sorry.
To me, the seafloor is looking very full of sediment. Oh. With some crumbles of rock fragments, or maybe some crusts.
Sandy, you couldn't have timed that comment more perfectly because somebody in the chat just said, is Sandy happy with the seafloor?
Sandy is very happy with the seafloor.
That was, you can't make up that.
Okay, look at my place.
Yeah.
I'm just going to get in a better position here.
Yeah, make yourself
sliding
settled.
around.
We know what that lump is anyway. So
Yeah, there's some
would
sediment mounds too.
I wouldn't mind getting a close-up on some of those black spots. They do look
Okay.
like... In fact,
It's going to get
It's
a
very
little bit
dark
of a
black
better
color.
spot.
Could that possibly be basalt? What type of rock are you thinking?
that's a couple of possibilities. Yeah, it could be ferromanganese as well. It does occur in patches. You can see there's some ripples
That's
down
right.
here, so it's fairly high energy. And in fact, when we do settle, if we could go into one of those beds, you see there's like a bed of the darker material here.
see.
That would be nice.
Sure. We'll come down just a little bit.
Yep. And just to confirm my heading, it was 100 even?
So there were pyroclastic eruptions.
Then we can adjust that as
Yeah.
as
Yeah,
we
so
get
there
going.
could have been fragments
But yeah,
from
so you
pyroclastic
can see
eruption, or
if
could
you're
it
at
be
100
small
now,
nodules,
you're
basically?
Oh,
It can be a little hard to tell,
pretty well in line with the ship.
certainly from up here.
it's very finely scattered.
Yeah.
It also, is this just the lighting and the way that the camera's white balanced, or does the seafloor look a little bit of a different coloration
Okay,
to
we
you
can zoom
all?
in, please.
It does.
Definitely looks a lot lighter, yeah.
Looks yellower. Huh. Oh, you can kind of see the things moving, evidence of the current.
Yeah, there's
that we're
definitely
possibly
some current we're going to be
Yeah.
Can
playing
we
with
double
here.
on that, or is that all the way?
Double. Wow.
We can settle. I'm just trying to look at the surface. You see there's some small holes, like there
Right.
and there. It's making me think it's
Kinda
more
like
likely to
pumice.
be volcanic, yeah. Maybe with a bit of manganese in it. So yeah, I think we'll call it volcanic gravel mixed with sand
Cool.
for now.
All right.
You log that, Sandy?
Yep.
Thank you.
Okay, we'll come
Yeah.
by, please.
Ship is underway at 0.2 knots.
Okay.
We will see how long it takes us to feel that.
Yeah.
5 minutes or so? Any bets?
Just going to back up
Seems
here a
pretty
little
good bet
bit,
to me.
a bit far away.
What does Sandy win from getting the depth right? That's my question.
Pride.
It's the best gift of all.
Yes.
I
A
think
hearty handshake and the satisfaction of a job well done.
I think
Well, I
she'll
don't
get
know.
ice cream today, too.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh, is
yes.
it Sunday?
It is ice
Oh,
cream Sunday.
what a
I might have to
Wonderful
chime
day.
in on that, though, a little bit, because we were playing Price is Right rules, correct?
Yeah.
So really, the depth is actually 3,700.4
0.4.
meters deep. So
Oh.
When you add your altitude
37
onto
would
that,
be over.
No, but no,
So
Sandy
Sorry,
had,
would be
I
sorry,
had
under.
3680.
Oh, 36.
she's the only one that didn't go over.
I was 3685.
Nuh-uh. You were 37, or wait, where were you? Oh, we didn't have yours
I
recorded.
told you what the dive plan said. My guess was that we'd be a bit shallower because oftentimes the Little Herc pressure sensor has indicated that we're a bit shallower than the multi-beam data has.
Okay, fine, Matt. You can
I-
get ice cream too.
I think the only way to settle this is through an arm wrestling battle.
However,
I was thinking through an
That's a
ice
good
cream
idea.
eating competition.
Oh,
actually.
ice cream eating competition, let's go.
And maybe we don't go for volume, we just how fast can you eat a certain amount of ice cream and not get an ice cream headache.
you gotta add Little Herc's altitude to its depth.
Okay.
Hey,
So what does that put us at?
So that's 3702 at the moment.
3702?
Oh.
Well, I don't know that that changes Sandy.
He just shot himself in the foot.
The next guess was 3705
Yep.
with Josh, but
Yeah,
fortunately,
that is over.
3 meters over.
Mikhail, you were way off, sorry. The best case scenario would be if in the next 2 watches we find a way that everybody wins something at least one time.
Yeah, okay, I like that.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's a lot of betting.
Everyone's a winner.
Especially for some of us who are less, let's say, unlucky than others.
You'll have
You
your
also
share of
gotta
luck.
think, like, where is little Herc's pressure sensor located on the vehicle?
That's right.
How high is it above the skids?
Yeah, and the moral of the story there,
It's
kids,
about half
is
a meter.
don't try and out-precise a navigator.
Yeah, right.
If we do get a chance, can we try and zoom in on one of those bigger lumps? Every now and then there seems to be something a bit more coherent.
It's that little black.
Just the reason I'm kind of moving around
Right
here, Atalanta's still kind of swinging a little bit, so I'm just trying to keep in the right spot here.
Yeah,
No worries.
No rush. And you can pick the lump of your choice.
You know, I don't want to.
Sorry, was that a dark lump or a light lump?
A dark lump.
A dark lump.
Yeah.
Don't want to speak too soon, but I'm not seeing as many of those white flecks that we've been seeing almost on every other dive.
There's a little shrimp.
Cute. Little red shrimp. These are pretty common.
All right, that's feeling a little better. Definitely moving around down there. Definitely some current.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, we had significantly more current at the surface here when we were deploying than we had at any of our previous sites. So.
Still trying to get my trim sorted out here. All right, I'm going to try and go for this dark lump just ahead of the lasers. If that works.
Yeah, thanks. Let's look at that.
Wonderful.
Sometimes there are combinations of pieces, and sometimes they look like a single piece, so we just might have to try a couple.
Okay, we'll zoom in, please.
There's a little something there, isn't there? Some reddish coloration on that rock in the back. Could we get a double, possibly? Nice.
What is that white thing? You just said we weren't seeing any flecks.
Yeah, I guess I stand. Well, this is more of like a tube, sort of.
You can see the sediment's very different. You can see all the particles in the sediment. It's like a sand, a calcareous sand, I'd say.
Yeah.
And yeah, that could easily still be volcanic. It does look a little bit like a crust as well. There's clearly ferromanganese coatings on things like that.
Nice.
If we could zoom out and then go back to the main particle on this side here.
Okay.
Yeah. And then, somewhere like that, if that's possible, and then we'll get going.
Do you want, did you want more of it?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
I'm going to have to adjust here a little bit.
Yeah, let's try and double on that.
What are you looking for here, John?
Volcanic textures. So hoping to see something that tells us definitively if we're looking at a piece of volcanic pumice or scoria or something like that. But if we don't get to it, it's no drama.
Okay. Yeah, I think we'll move on, and everything's starting to swing a little bit now.
Yeah, I think we'll just call that volcanic gravels and manganese coated.
Cool.
And leave it at that for now.
Hello, Arizona. Thanks for joining us. To answer your question, we just reached the seafloor in the last 10 minutes.
Yeah, very, very soon.
Got settled in, and that was really like the second Zoom we've had. So you are joining in at exactly the right time. Nice work. Timed it perfectly. You missed all the blue water.
We've got an estimate of slope, please, Nav. 10 meters over 100, eh? Would you say 10%?
Oh yeah, sorry, John, I didn't hear the question.
Just an estimate of slope.
Yeah.
I'm guessing about 10%.
Yep. Let's see where we're at now. Through this section, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, about 1 to 1.
Yep.
Sorry, 10 to 1.
Yeah. No, I got that. Interesting, the ripples. Are we going? Yeah, we're going upslope directly, hey? So the ripples are...
a little bit oblique to slope.
Yeah. Those ripples are going downhill then, eh? So it's either a cross current or just gravity, what do you call it? Gravity collapse. Slumping.
Gravity
slumping.
Parallel to the contours?
Perpendicular.
Oh, I see.
So the sediment's sliding down the hill.
Oh.
Or there's a cross slope current.
Nice.
So you can actually see it's more likely to be a cross slope because there's coarser particles in some of the valleys. Yeah. So seamounts are well known to have currents swirling around them.
Oh, neat.
You have the whole tide, right? Moving back and forth in the
right.
ocean, and so it...
And is that why we tend to often see more productivity in life around these seamounts? We're having that current come in and around it.
The upwelling of nutrients and downwelling.
You'd have localized areas of focus where the currents accelerate through nooks and crannies, and every now and then, remember on the, I think it was on the Knoll dive, but maybe on the seamount too, we'd find the life underhanging somewhere or on the edge of a, that's probably because I get slightly better nutrients there.
It looks like there's something to the starboard side of Herc in Argus Cam. You see it?
Oh, I saw that. Yeah, that black little... Interesting.
I don't know what a spleck is.
It's moving pretty quickly,
isn't
it? Strange.
Quick, come back. Germany, thanks for being with us at 1:30 in the morning.
Oh
nice
my goodness.
Work. That's our watch. We're supposed to be the ones awake at that time.
We've swapped places.
Ship's moved about 60 meters at this point, guys. Start
Oh,
feeling it.
look at that. Someone in the column there. I think it looks like a
we'll
fish.
zoom in, please.
Let's say hello. Oh, this is different from one we've ever seen before.
Yeah.
This is a black morphotype. It looks similar to some of those Leucicorus fish that we've been seeing, except the ones at the deeper depths have all been white.
We have pigment.
Almost entirely. Yeah, we do. We do. And it is black, so it's still blending into the dark environment here. But yes, it's black. Very cool. Let's see if we can maybe get a zoom out on that head as it gets closer.
Yeah, I'm just trying to fly along with it a little bit. Not as
Leaving
stable.
Josh.
There we go.
Nice. Maybe it's the cusk.
Okay, hook on line, please. Yeah, I'm flying backwards since.
Thanks for that.
Sure. I think everything's going to be floating past pretty quick on this dive.
Yeah, you can see.
It's amazing to have ripples like this deep. Like
there you go. Yeah, these look like they've formed from left to right. You can see there's some asymmetry on them. So that would be from northeast.
Northeast to southwest.
Yeah, that's it.
That's pretty cool. You can tell the direction of the formation by the asymmetry.
Yeah, it's about the amount of energy, I guess, in the system. So the current's going and building up a ramp, and then it in the trough is slightly, there's like a turbulence and then slightly higher energy, which then exposes the sediment there. It starts to build up a ramp next to it again.
Okay.
Can we zoom up in there, or is that a bit far to go?
No, I think I can get there.
Looks pretty different.
Yeah. Just something a bit odd in the formation of the ripples, I think.
Looks like something touched down and then...
Maybe something's been digging in there.
Yeah, maybe. We definitely have
Just
seen
come down a little bit for me.
lots of bioturbation throughout these dives.
It's right at the end of my tether.
Then come down a little more.
Yeah, just come down a little bit more.
I'm glad we got those gravels at the outset, because there was a lot of them to
Yeah,
look
there
at.
were.
Now there's much less.
All right.
Just in a few meters.
It's always cool how different the seafloor is from meter to meter.
Yeah, let's zoom in that little hole here,
Okay,
see
we'll
if
zoom
there's
in.
something there.
Zoom in, please.
Oh,
There you go.
looks like something.
A little xenophyophore or something.
Maybe.
I think they're swapped again, so I'll put them back.
There we go.
Looks, maybe we could get a, looks like it's
Or a
kind of
sponge.
moving up and down, right?
Yeah.
Or
You
spiraling.
can always play with your camera tilt too.
Looks like it's camouflaging
feel
into
free
the
to
sand,
goof around with that to get your view that you like on the tether.
doesn't
Great.
it?
Cool.
So we could get a double on that?
I think we have to shift.
Wow.
All right, we good here?
Up aft.
We got a chance to zoom in on that?
Yep.
I was just hoping you would say that.
Yeah. Well, we've been on watch long enough, eh? Together.
Yeah, true. We have a special mental connection, you and I.
Some bigger rocks, huh? What's these up here? Yeah, some slabs.
You remember when the rocks were kind of like sticking straight out of the sediment?
Yeah, yeah. There might be some crusts up here.
Yeah.
If that's the
Oh.
case, hopefully we'll see them further up. And the
The
stalk.
stalk over there?
Yeah. Forget the rock, let's go the stalk.
Forget the rock, go to stock.
Please.
Is that what I heard?
I'm just reading her mind.
It would be interesting to see if it's the same sort of like growth over dead stalks at this depth than at the really deep ones.
Yeah,
I think.
that'll be cool.
Okay, I'll zoom in, please.
Oh,
Well,
just looks like something's fallen there.
yeah, it's on the ground. Who knows where it's from?
All right, cool.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank
come
you.
on, please.
Just when you're ready to move, and we'll go up and look at this larger outcrop.
Okay.
Yeah, these are definitely look more like crusts, don't they?
I agree. And also
Okay, I'll
coated
zoom in,
in that
please.
manganese, yeah?
Yeah, yeah, they're coated. Even the fragments below are coated.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there's
Oh, look at that.
that,
A
yeah.
carnivore sponge.
and that.
And a little arthropod there.
Yeah, yeah.
Beautiful.
All right, figure out. And look at that.
Oh, it looks like possibly tube anemone or some worm of some sort.
And that one there underneath the overhang, peeking out at you.
Kind of hiding down there, huh?
Mm.
Maybe some legs.
So you can see
Hard
once,
to tell.
once there's a bit of substrate, the fauna's a little happier to hang on to that.
Life, love, substrate.
away from those shifting sands that form the
You
ripples.
can see the current flow on the...
Sands
Well,
can
yeah.
be a little
Okay, well,
dangerous,
come on,
I
please.
guess, in high current. Some interesting tracks there, huh? Looks like something's gone straight through the sand, cutting through.
Yeah, yeah, you're right.
Wonder what?
Don't know, it likes going on the same contour.
Things that linear
Sure
to
did.
me are man-made things.
Yeah. This is a bit deep
There's
for...
something in the little depression there, sort of gelatinous looking. That's what I'm talking about?
Sorry, you might have to...
Right there.
About there. Can we zoom for
Maybe.
that, please? It does look very man-made.
Right?
What on earth?
Yeah, let's zoom in, please.
Oh, it's a glass sponge. Wonderful. Wow. Beautiful. Thank you.
Okay, well, come wide.
Oh, and a little brittle star beneath that. Wow. Cool.
Makes you think we should follow that straight line and see where it goes.
I know, right?
Oh, I want to get
Yellow
away
brick
from
road.
it. Go away. I don't want it to be...
This is too deep for any kind of trawling. I don't.
Well, I know,
Yeah.
but still, I don't know. That's just awfully a straight line.
I agree. It's very curious. Curiouser and curiouser.
What do you think, Matt? Is it the nadir from the multi-beam?
I don't think our beam width is quite that narrow with this system. Nor is our power that great.
Oh, I think that was a polychaete that just flew past our
Oh
view.
my goodness, I have just had an idea.
What is your idea? Oh, is that a
There's
little...
there's submarine cables laid going into Aitutaki. I don't think, I
Aw,
would have to be
look at that
incredibly,
jelly.
it'd have to be incredibly, what's the word for it?
Looks like the eye of Sauron there.
So let's just make a note to check that, shall we?
We shall.
Because that thickness is about right, hey, if someone had laid a cable in. That was a few years ago, though. I think it'd be completely covered by now.
Another little swimmer in the column.
Can we look up at that, please?
Yeah, wonderful. Yeah, John, we're in sync.
I know with you.
Oh, and there's also
yeah,
one over to the
yeah.
right,
There's
too.
only one thing that trumps stalks, and that's octopi.
Yeah, that's about right. Looks like some texture on that stalk
Yeah,
from back here, huh?
It's quite thick, isn't it, compared to
Yeah.
what we're used to?
Right. I wonder if that's because of the strength of the currents up here. Maybe it needs a little more fortitude. Just speculation, though. I don't really know.
There might be a lot more food here.
Yeah.
Go zoom in, please. Just a little wider. There we go.
Ah, it looks to be covered
Can we get
in
a
sediment.
double on it? Anywhere along the length, it doesn't matter where.
Yeah, just to see the surface texture.
Looks like there's some pores or something in there.
Yeah. Looks like there's one long internal tube going through. Maybe skeletal.
We've got a little bit of time, but once we're done with that, we'll go to the one on the right. Are you good with that one, Sandy, for now, I think? I think it's the best we can do. Okay, and let's please go... Oh, it was there, wasn't it? Or was it further to the right?
Yeah, I think it was further.
It's just to the right here.
Oh, there it is.
No, a little further.
No, yeah, it was
It was on some rocks.
There.
Yeah, it was. There's multiple of that exact
There's
type of
heaps,
stock.
yeah, they're not rare.
Up
Here we
there,
go.
I think.
This one has something on it.
It's got a little bit of time, but
Oh,
Strange.
there's tracks over there, are they?
Oh, yeah.
Anyway,
I saw those a bit earlier, too.
let's do the stalk and then we'll head over and look at
Yeah,
those.
let's... Maybe we can get a good visual on this.
Let's do a quick zoom on this one, please.
yeah, it's working on it. It's trying.
No
It's a little bit
worries.
harder to get stable and to get it centered. So
Because of the current.
yeah. Okay, we'll zoom in, please.
Can we get a look at that base? Oh, someone hiding under that rock.
sorry.
Did you see that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Huh.
I guess
Very cool. Looks like, I think that is a sponge. The spicules lining
Okay,
the stalk. is what
we're
I
getting
think.
passed by Adelanto now.
All
Okay.
right, thank you.
If we can go via that, that'll be appreciated. If we can't, no worries.
Yeah, we can go that way. Just gotta sort of keep on moving a little bit.
Layback's on 113.
Yeah, these really look like tracks, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no need to stop. We can just keep
Okay.
rolling.
Yep.
Yeah. It's a very interesting pattern too. It reminds me of like dendritic pathways, you know?
Yeah, here's some more.
Yeah. Lots of activity on the seafloor, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, there's more and more of these stems everywhere.
Right, they are pretty common.
And
And they are thick, aren't they?
Yeah. And we've got a couple of close-ups, so that's a good start.
Yeah, we did. I think we got a good image of what looks like the spicules and two little shelled gash pods, sort of look like periwinkles, clung to it or stuck or something. There's a taller stalk there too.
You want a quick zoom on this?
Yeah, if we can.
Yeah. That looks like a coral to me.
TJ just brought this whole bag of gummy worms,
Oh
and
my
I
gosh.
have never been happier.
We'll go for a zoom, please.
Please, let's go for a zoom.
Working on
These
it,
look like little polyps.
working on it.
No,
Okay,
you're doing great.
we'll zoom in, please.
She's got a heap of snacks she's trying to get through. She doesn't want to take any of them back
I'm doing
home.
happy dance. Oh my goodness. Look at those. Beautiful.
Can we double on those?
What if we could count
Thank
there?
you. Look at that.
Nice. Wow, pretty. Looks like maybe
These are
octocoral.
My main weakness, these. Do we have to
Oh
share
my
these with
gosh.
anyone else?
Okay, well, come by, please.
I mean, if they're in the back row.
Thank you, TJ, if you're
Thank
listening
you,
downstairs.
TJ.
Holy
You
moly.
better pass them to the front.
Ah, yeah, I will.
It might only be one each, actually. If you guys run short, I've got a couple of spares, but you'll have to be nice to me.
Yeah, same, but I'm not as nice as John.
You'll have to fight me for my
Candy is,
gummy worm.
candy is precious cargo at this point in the expedition.
What kind of coral do you think that was?
I think that was an octocoral. It did have some blackness on the inside, which kind of reminds me of that chitinous skeleton of black coral, but I think it looked like eight little arms around that polyp. But we can always go back
Did you see
and
the
count.
banding? The little dark
Yeah,
bands?
I did. I
Yeah.
did. That was interesting. I think we have a good image of that.
That might be a hint.
Is this a test?
Just trying to remind myself.
Is it weird that this candy tastes healthy?
It tastes like heaven. It tastes like magic.
I think this is the one with 25% less sugar. If I'm right.
Oh, so it is
Even
healthy.
Is it? I'm not sure. They make it all out of natural ingredients anyway.
There's 2 left in the
Oh no,
bag.
this is the
Oh
full
my
sugar
gosh.
one.
Oh, it has protein and energy, 2 things that I need.
Who do I need to arm wrestle to get one of those?
Oh, it's Australian. Okay. Yummy.
Seafloor texture on the Atalanta camera is
Yeah.
really neat.
That was pretty cool.
Can we zoom on that, please?
Yeah, let's do that. Could be bamboo coral. Requires further looking.
I like bamboo. I think that'd be a good call. Okay, well, let's zoom on that. Let's tilt down a little bit.
It looks like one
There
of
you go.
those mushroom-shaped xenophyophores that we've seen before, right? But I'm
Yeah,
not sure
you're
that's
right.
what it is.
Yeah.
Just looks
Pteropod shell at the bottom
pteropod
there.
shell. Our white flecks are back. Nice.
Okay, great. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Somebody is saying our excitement over the gummies indicates that we might have been at sea for too long. Somebody is also asking, what foods are you missing from home the most?
Gummy
I know Matt's answer.
I know his answer too.
It's not gummy worms and caffeine. That I'm good on.
It's not 3 p.m. snakes, cakes, or cookies,
Snakes.
or snakes.
And there is,
Although you do live in Florida, I don't know.
Yeah.
and there is absolutely no animosity towards Teru and Rima for sending us a photo out of them outside the Maroro hut in
Of
Rarotonga.
course not. Just makes me more excited when I'm going to be there.
Yeah.
I think a lot of us are really excited for salad.
Yes, I agree.
Fresh.
Oh, sorry, it's a bit late, is it, to look at that? Just want to see, there's just a mound with some gravel pushed around it.
Fresh
Let's have a quick
things,
look.
of course, are kind of the first to go, right? We can only eat salad or spinach or
Yep.
fruits and veggies for so long. So we're definitely on the freezed and the canned reserves right now.
I'm excited for like a smoothie, like a really fresh. I'd love a mango smoothie.
Something in
That'd be delicious.
front of that
Yeah,
mound
that
as
little
well.
white
Where's that?
lines.
Yeah, we'll zoom in, please.
See that?
Oh,
In
yes.
the center of the frame,
Yeah.
several somethings.
Covered in sediment.
Yeah, you can see there's there and there and, yeah.
And one there left
Yeah, down
too.
the bottom here too, and there. Yeah.
Strange.
So
Yeah, it looks like that gravel has collected around one of those little mounds,
Yeah.
perhaps.
great photo. Thank you.
Okay, come on.
Yeah, if anyone watching, we believe the black material you see there is volcanic gravel. So Aitutaki is known to have had a series of volcanic eruptions in fairly recent times, recent by geological standards anyway. So I think the last one dated was around 1.2 million years ago. I stand to be corrected. And so what you're probably looking at is some of the volcanic gravels that were produced during those eruptions, and they're basically sliding down the slopes, mixed in with calcareous oozes and clays, and they're being separated out by currents that are flowing around the edge of the volcano.
Calcareous oozes, that sounds kind of fun.
So an ooze is when it's biogenically, it's got biogenic origins, so things that are chalks and bits of plankton and stuff like that, and then a clays if it's got a mineral origin. So yeah, you're seeing the currents split them all out. But we've also found crusts. The crusts were peeking out from under the sediment, leads us to believe they formed inside the sediment. And we might find more of those further up the slope. I'll just do a quick zoom on that rock too, if you don't mind. Yeah, that's great.
Wow.
Just a quick zoom will do
Okay,
us.
we'll zoom in, please.
Excellent. Yeah, so you can
Cool
see
rock.
that's actually got concentric lining to it and crusting, so it looks a little bit like a pillow. So maybe it's a boulder that's rolled all the way from the top of the cement to here.
Yeah, come on, please.
Thank you. You can get going. So yeah, we're going to get these sediments probably for the next 500 meters or so, or 600 meters, and then we're going to approach a volcanic ridge protruding out of the seabed. And I think things will get a bit rockier from there on. And after we reach that ridge, we're going to go to the top of a small knoll, which will be when the seamount formed. There would have been vents in various places, and this looks like this would have been one on the slopes, which formed its own little, if you like, mini volcano on the side of the big one. We don't know if it's going to be full of rubbly rock or lavas. We'll have to wait till we get there.
All right, a couple questions from the chat. How deep are we now? We touched down at about, what was it, 3,700?
0.46.
0.46 if you want to be exact. And we're now at 3691 meters, 3,691 meters. We had, if you weren't a part of that conversation earlier, we had Price is Right rules on who could guess the bottom depth. Okay, Swedish question.
Love my Swedish questions.
Who in the room likes licorice? I like
Ryan.
Yes.
Okay, Ryan apparently is John. Okay.
Yeah.
Black licorice specifically.
Oh man,
Not for me.
Ryan likes tiger ice cream, so of course he likes black licorice.
Yeah.
I like red, but not black.
Like Twizzlers? I love Twizzlers.
Yeah, I love Twizzlers.
Those are so good. Black licorice is probably a no.
Double salted,
zoom in,
please.
real quick.
Oh,
And
is this
Ouch.
a... Oh,
That's a great pick.
oh, this
You're
is
gonna
a...
get
Well
a quick,
spotted.
I think
quick
that could
one.
be a pricklefish.
Well spotted.
I think we've
Yeah.
seen this before. I think Kenneth gave us an ID on that. Very cool.
But not to be confused with a
Okay, I'll come
picklefish.
Not to be confused with a picklefish. That is absolutely right. Let's see.
A couple people want to mention, John, that calcareous ooze sounds like a great rock band name.
I would listen to that band.
I'd listen to calcareous ooze.
That's great.
And it sounds like we are live on TV and Itutaki.
Yeah.
So cool.
Yay.
Shout out Itutaki. Thanks for having
Shout
us.
out to Taki.
Oh, I'll go for that one, please. Probably another one of those 4Ms. Okay, so if that's too close, you can go for the one behind.
I think it's all right.
If anyone's eating a gummy worm, just a reminder to mute your mic. Chat can hear it.
Are you making them jealous?
I'm just sad that I ate all of mine already.
Yeah, they're very Moorish, aren't they? That's the problem with them.
You'll zoom in,
Ooh,
please.
another one of those little white things coming out of the sediment.
Yeah, great.
Strange.
Awesome, thank you.
Very
Okay,
nice.
come wide.
Oh, another shrimp.
Is it worth us peeking into a hole like that one?
Let's check.
Okay, I'll zoom in, please.
Oh, that critter in the foreground's different too.
Oh, look at that cute little...
And another one of these things, that's what we saw last time as well.
Yes,
Yeah,
we have
yeah.
seen these before.
And a stalk, just so
Yeah.
you feel complete.
Cool.
Thank you. Yeah, if we could try and zoom on that, please.
Wow, there's a lot of information coming in about licorice that I had no idea.
Let's hear it.
The world's saltiest licorice is made in Sweden by Haupt, H-A-U-P-T, sorry if I mispronounced that, and is called, well, I'm not going to say that word, but it's even vegan, which is delicious.
We've had that
Oh,
on
zoom in,
board
please.
before. I remember somebody bringing that on board and
Really?
like handing it out and not really saying anything. And then people were eating it and being like, what the heck?
Was it genuinely the saltiest?
It was disgusting. Like super, super, super salty black licorice. And I think they just like
it's
had
one
it
of
out
those,
in the mess and
we can
didn't
go.
tell anybody.
I
And
think it's one of those forams that's broken the top
Okay.
off. Thank you.
Oh, and I did get some info. That was a bamboo coral on that little octocoral cnidarian
great.
that we saw back there. So thanks, Asako, for that ID.
Has anyone in the room tried green traditional salted licorice?
No, but I would try it.
Sounds great.
I like the color green.
Looks like we got a few of these boulders
Yeah.
sitting on the slope.
Could we
of the
maybe
sonar.
zoom in on that white
That one there?
thing? Yeah, on the smaller rock. Lots of different types of licorice. I've sad to say my licorice experience is Twizzlers and black licorice, and that's about it.
Oh, you see? RGs, that's the best.
Is that a brand of candy?
It's a brand, and my
I'll
initials.
have to try it.
Why is it the best, Ryan? What makes it so good?
So zoom in, please.
Oh, that's just a bit of sediment then.
Yeah,
All
I
right,
think so.
cool.
That's right. It's
Okay.
better to have a few false calls than to miss something.
I see, I see.
So why is RG so good, Ryan? Is there?
It's not crazy salty. It's just texture-wise, right? It's like the steak of candy.
Ooh.
That's a
Oh, wow,
pretty
look at that
big-
growth in the back
oh,
there.
wow.
You see that?
We have seen that before, but not quite sure what makes it.
I feel like salty candy is kind of in the same vein as Vegemite for
Like
me.
salted caramel, though, that's
And there's
pretty
a
good.
problem with that?
Yeah.
What's wrong with Vegemite?
Vegemite is not my favorite, but salted caramel is wonderful.
In
Yeah.
Finland, it's called salmiakki,
Salmiakki.
often salted, and that's also popular in Sweden and the Netherlands.
Wow, some spectacular views here, eh?
Yeah. Large lava boulders.
Mikael, you can get a few good snaps of this, your gloomy
Star on the
landscapes.
back there.
Yeah, let's go and look at
Oh, let's please.
Bio.
that. That's stunning.
Yeah, zoom in, please.
Oh, looks like our sea star.
So on Aitutaki itself, there's not much volcanic outcrop. It's
Beautiful.
It's weathered and like a red clay hill.
This is
You have
pretty
to dig in it to
angular,
gravel.
though, yeah.
Yeah, it's got a bit of
Yeah.
manganese on it, but it's, yeah.
I'm digging these things.
Oh, come on.
Me too.
Very cool.
Oh, this is a fun question. If you could swap jobs with anyone else on the ship, what would you like to do?
Oh, that's so easy. I would be an RV pilot. That'd be so fun.
Come on over.
yeah.
Yeah, we'll look at this one first, and then we'll go to the back one.
What would you do?
I don't know. I love my job, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah.
Ooh, these are pretty interesting. Looks like another one of those corals. I think bamboo is what was decided, with a sea star and then something growing on top of that stalk. Maybe it's a crinoid, possibly?
Is that
Let's
bamboo
take a
coral
look.
again that we're looking at?
Yeah, I
Kinda-
think so.
yeah, it looks
We'll
like
take
it.
a closer
Once you're settled,
look.
we'll
Okay,
focus
we'll
on the
zoom
crino.
in.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Follow the
Nice.
stalk up if you can.
Ugh, beautiful.
Can we double on some of those polyps?
If we were able to, I'd love that. I love the double features so much.
Pan back down when you zoom out. It looked like there was something. Yeah,
Ooh.
right there.
Oh, good eye, Matt.
Wow, yeah, good
another
eye.
one.
Interesting.
Hard to tell what that is, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
little hidden. But it does have a crown of tentacles and something red on the inside, maybe some white flecks as well surrounding it. Looks a little similar to one of the hydroids that we've seen in the past, but it could also be a stalked cnidarian organism. Not entirely sure.
All right.
Great, we
Okay,
can go over to the
come
sea star.
wide.
Go.
And then there's something in the back there, when you've done the star.
Yeah, we're
Got
gonna
time?
run out of time.
Okay. Thank you, though.
But I'll have a look around this little outcrop here before we go
There's
over.
nothing there. I don't know if I'm imagining something red. Just a really quick zoom. It might just be
Okay,
something.
real quick zoom.
Oh, I
Shrimp.
see that.
Yep.
Is it a shrimp?
Yeah.
Looks shrimpy.
Okay, we'll
Yeah, thank you. We're good.
If it walks like a shrimp and looks like a shrimp, it's probably a shrimp. Have not seen any holothurians yet.
Just the one as we came down. A swimming
True.
one.
True. But we haven't gotten a good close-up.
No.
I think it's not a coincidence that one we saw as we were landing was airborne.
Yeah, I
There's another
agree.
linear,
Oh my gosh.
another linear feature.
Yeah.
Well, we know it's not the cable route. There's two now.
Weird. I know.
And there's
Pretty
two,
evenly spaced.
There's two, is those rocks over there?
Two of the rocks.
Some target about 40 meters out that direction. That's like
Which is,
subsea, like a cable lay or something.
yeah.
Hopefully well underneath the sediment.
Is that expected for this area?
There is a cable does come into Aitutaki, but I'd have to check. I thought it was coming in from the south, not from up here. But I'd have to go and double check, and then I'm not sure why there's several of them.
Okay.
But there might be. It spuds off. You spud it off from a certain distance, so maybe we could be incredibly fortunate, I guess, to come in just at that point. But we'll see if we see more of them.
Okay. Make note of that.
Yeah. Yeah, let's do another one.
All right, you can make that log.
Yeah. They seem a bit fresh too, considering the energy here.
Yeah, they do. Not as smoothed out as some of the other features on the floor.
Yeah, the cable was put in, I'm going to guess, a few years ago, more than 3 years ago, like 5 or 10 years ago, so I'm not really buying that story. You got that shrimp, eh, on the bottom right?
Ah, there he is. There it is.
Okay. We're looking.
ROV team, we have a question. Does Atalanta also have thrusters, or is it just buoyant enough to float with the salinity?
Atalanta does have thrusters, so that's how we're able to turn 360 degrees, and it's also capable of crabbing a little bit. Am I right? Little back.
It can lateral a little bit, yeah.
Not much though.
Yeah. But Atalanta is heavy.
Let's have a peek in there if we can.
Actually about 2,000 pounds negatively buoyant. And it hangs on the end of the armored umbilical cable attached to the ship.
And another question, how long are cruises usually, and what is your favorite length of time to be on a cruise? That's a great question. I'd say, like, what do you all think? I'd say minimum kind of like 10 days, 2 weeks. I know that we transited from San Pedro to Honolulu, and that was about 10 days, all the way up to about 30 days, right?
30 days is typically as long as Nautilus, with a full team on board, can stay at sea because we start running out of food.
Can we zoom in on that? Have we got a chance?
My favorite length of time is 2 or 3 weeks. I think that's a sweet spot. What about you all who have sailed on Nautilus before? Josh, what's your favorite amount?
Yeah, you know, typically it's kind of 2 to 4 weeks is a cruise length, but you know, you can do a couple cruises in a row, so sometimes you can be longer. But yeah, kind of whatever's required.
Yeah.
I don't really have a favorite, I would say.
That's right. That's my answer too. Whatever is needed to get the job done. I take it back.
We'll zoom in, please.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
Oh, pretty.
Anemones.
Little anemones, I think. Nice.
All right.
Okay, we'll come wide.
Beautiful. Thank you.
There's a stalk as well, but I think you have to move, do you?
Yeah.
Be aware of that. God.
Oh, yeah. Push down to the south.
Yeah, not what I expected based on the forces at the surface, but it's what we're getting.
Gotta take what you can get.
Someone else said, massive thank you to all of you crew members that made this season an amazing one. We appreciate you. And thank you to Nautilus for allowing all of us to see these beautiful live streams. Thank you for watching. You're a big part of what makes this happen.
Like you. Ah, interesting tracks again.
Stunning, isn't it?
Beautiful.
How long is, speaking of tracks, how long is our track today for the ROVs?
It's just under our usual 10-kilometer mark. And we've done about 400 meters so far.
Yeah, these uphill ones seem to go faster, don't they?
Oh, is
Oh,
that a
yes.
holothurian?
Please.
Oh, our little friends are back.
Now that's on the end of one of those tracks, isn't it?
It is. It kind of looks like it.
Those tracks sort of look like raised from beneath, though.
And then it connects almost on the other side of it, too. It looks like slightly.
Yeah. Oh, let's keep an eye out.
Okay, let's zoom in, please.
That's a chonky holothurian.
This is one of my favorite types. I don't know what the name is, but it sort of looks like orange skin, like goose flesh. Very cool.
I don't like that texture.
You don't like it?
It kind of grosses me
That's
out.
it.
Yeah, that's
You
why
can get a
it's
close
cool.
up now.
If you have, what's that condition? The trypto something. If you don't like little holes, don't look at that.
Tryptophobia or whatever.
Thank you very much. We can move on.
Wow.
So
Love
squishy.
it. Thank you for that.
Did you say tryptophan originally?
Yeah, trypto something.
Tryptophan, I'm pretty sure, is what you, like the substance of turkeys, why you get really sleepy after Thanksgiving.
Really?
I think so. Let me double check. Let me fact check myself.
Yeah, that would be a good fun fact.
So yeah, the Cook Islands Murray name for holothurian or sea cucumber is Aurori.
A what?
Aurori.
Aurori.
Yeah, R-O-R-I, I think.
Aurori, cool.
They're eaten, they're harvested in the lagoons at certain times. And I think the insides are eaten.
Yeah, I think Rima was telling us it's good eating.
The skin is actually slightly poisonous, but the insides are okay.
Slightly poisonous, so maybe slightly edible.
Maybe bitter, or I don't know. Not sure. I've never had it. Is it okay to go that way?
Everything is edible once.
Yeah.
I like that way of thinking. You're absolutely
Spoken
right.
like a true frontier man.
I was just going to say, that's an expeditionary mindset.
My brother is into foraging for mushrooms, and that's what he said. All mushrooms are edible once.
Is this a couple of mounds, or was there something to what I just saw? They're coloured so much like the sand, it's hard to tell, eh?
Yeah. It's a great adaptation. That does look slightly raised, doesn't it?
Yeah, no, it's not sand.
Ready to...
Can you pan down a wee bit?
A wee bit?
Yep.
Hard to say.
Yeah, and I think it's like we were seeing before, the xenos or something, you know, with
Perhaps.
picking up sand and building it in. There's
Maybe
another
one
one
of those
further down
flat
as well.
sponges too.
Yeah, as we pull out. Oh yeah, could be that. I think there was a second one.
Because I thought I saw some hair-like structures in between the sediments on that thing we just zoomed in, but I couldn't exactly.
Do you want to go back in?
You can keep
it's okay,
moving.
we'll get another one. Okay.
Yeah, it seems like they're pretty abundant.
I'm going to do a quick pilot change here, so Josh can't hear you right now.
All right.
That's a shame, because I really wanted to look at that.
Oh, maybe we still can.
Yeah. His eyes still work.
What is it? Can we zoom in? It's a fish?
Maybe. Looks like it has a dark space at the
Yeah, it's resting on the
end
seabed,
away
eh?
from us. It does sort of look fishy, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Long and straight, maybe a line through the center.
Can we get some zooms on that one, please?
Go for zoom.
Ah,
it's
it
a
is
fish.
a fish. Oh, I wonder
Is it a rat
if
tail?
it's
You see how it's,
maybe. I wish we could get closer to the head.
so it's hanging onto the seabed. And
Right.
It's like it's
Ooh, any
into
fish
the current.
scientists out there?
It's using those forward fins to
Long
grip
body,
the seabed.
yeah. 2 fins splayed out kind of in the front, 2 in the back splayed behind it.
Welcome, Tim. Can we
Hey, Tim.
try and get a photo of his head if you could somehow do some magic ROV zooming around?
I don't think we've seen a rat tail fish before.
I thought we saw one.
One on
Did we? I know we saw a
Either-
lizard fish.
either
There's another one, yeah.
1007 or 1008.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Not on this expedition, though. Oh,
No, no.
wait.
Oh,
On this
The
cruise.
earlier
Earlier
dives.
dives.
Anyway.
lizard
Maybe I'm
fish.
misremembering the...
No, the lizardfish was somewhere else. I remember that. No, I remember a rat tail and a lizardfish.
Or no, I'm
Really?
saying the chat is suggesting that that might have been a lizard fish.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I
Gotcha.
see.
Yeah.
It looked different to the last one we saw,
Yeah.
which is
It
much
did,
broader
yeah.
We
head.
did see the front of the head on the last lizard fish we saw, so maybe if we had looked at the mouth, it would have been easier
Similar.
to, yeah.
My first thought, yeah, it was kind of that weird, like, subterminal mouth
Right?
looking, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Jaina.
Yeah. Let us know when you're comfy, Tim. Got some stalks to look at.
Your dad says hi.
Aw, hey Jenna's dad.
Hi, Dad.
He says that he is enjoying the stream and you are doing a great job.
We agree.
We agree.
Thanks, Dad. Miss ya.
You comfy there, Tim?
Yep, you got me.
Okay, thank you. You can go for that. Could be another.
Okay, go for zoom.
Okay.
A small little mound.
Yeah, false alarm on that one. But if you go to the left here, there was something else.
Okay, go wide, please.
Oh, a
what's that?
darkish worm shape.
Yeah, is that the one? I'll log it as that. That was it there. If we have time. If we don't worry, there's many more.
Okay.
Ooh, someone said those lizardfish can sometimes have eyes that look like jewels.
Oh, really?
If we see another one, we'll have to try and get the eyes.
Get it to wink at us, huh?
Yeah, that would be an awesome picture.
And that would kind of make sense because
It does look like a
it was
lizardfish.
sitting on the floor,
Yeah.
almost like it was waiting to ambush prey, right?
Yeah.
And we
Yeah,
do
yeah.
know that
Super
it's
predator.
yep, that it's a super predator.
And it would get the scent of any animal coming past.
Yeah.
Because it was in the current. Now we're looking, okay. We go up and look at that.
Looks kind of stocky.
Yeah.
The little mound just above the lasers there.
No,
Higher
this feature there.
John, we had this question come up a couple of times, but what is the significance or the importance of nodules? Why have we been looking for them?
So polymetallic nodules are formed from iron and manganese sequestering out of the oceans. They can contain, when they form a particular molecular structure that's a bit like an atomic sponge, and it can suck up all sorts of other metals. As you go around the world, yeah, I think we can keep going, thank you. As we go around the world, we keep finding nodules of different chemistries in different parts of the ocean that relates to the chemistry of the ocean where it formed. And in some places, the metals that are included in the nodules have potential economic value.
We can keep going.
And the Cook Islands is one of those places. So, yeah, they were a curiosity. They were discovered in the 1800s, and they were a curiosity for pretty much 100 years. And in the last 60-odd years, various groups have been trying to assess them in terms of economic potential, both in international waters and in some territorial or exclusive economic zones. So in the Cook Islands, the government has mandated that they be considered as the future industry, potential future industry. There's just some pretty important caveats that have to be met first, fundamentally around sustainability. It needs to be environmentally sustainable, and it needs to be technically and financially sustainable. It's got to be a viable kind of affair. So the work we're doing here is to try and get a better handle over the marine environment. And the best way to do that is to look at as many parts of it as we can to try and get the different types of seabed into context. So coming here to Aitutaki today is a real benefit, because we're seeing how different it is to all the abyssal plains we've been looking at so far. We can head over there.
Thank you for that explanation.
No problem. Yeah, the government of the Cook Islands has made it clear we should use a science-based approach to this kind of decision-making. And you can't make a science-based approach if you don't have the scientific data to start with.
Somebody is curious what ROVs would smell like to deep sea animals. What do they smell like to us? Metal. What is it? What is an ROV?
Keep going, thanks, Tim. Okay.
Tim, have you had a chance to smell the ROVs?
Don't think they really emit any smell. Really, there's no internal combustion engine, so it would smell like the roof of your car, maybe.
That's really specific.
Well, it's painted with or maybe like the hull of a boat, you know. It's painted with a good waterproof paint. It doesn't really, once it dries, it doesn't give off any odors.
And there's nothing coming out of the oil compensators, is there?
Usually not.
Hopefully. Yeah.
Not by design.
Ideally not.
Yeah, they have a mineral oil to compensate some of the spaces. So that's designed so that you don't leak seawater into the electronics.
Oh, I saw
Is that too late to go back for that? Sorry about that. How much space you got?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry,
come up on that
is that
just a
another
little bit?
line dragged straight down through?
Yeah, this is not...
Huh.
There's no way this is to do with the cable.
Yeah. But this one doesn't seem to have a parallel line next to it like the second one we saw.
What's that?
I think it does.
Oh, is there?
Yeah.
Never mind, don't listen to me.
No, it's weird, eh?
Yeah.
Makes me wonder if the first one, there's a parallel one we missed.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, there was parallel lines on the first one.
Was there?
Yeah.
There be any trawling happening down this deep? Small
Not that
trawl though.
Not that I know of.
Huh.
It's just too two lines too. It hasn't disturbed the things in the center there. So yeah.
Looks like someone was sledding down.
Santa.
Yeah.
Could it have been left over from sounding measurements? Would they drag along the seafloor?
Look, it's getting narrower as the...
Or just drop at points?
And the other thing is that sometimes there's a slight curve in one of them, but not the other.
Yeah, I'm seeing that. Looks like they're converging.
I think they're pretty parallel when parallax from the distance, but
it's a cool perspective.
Yeah, you can see in
grab it, thanks.
Atlanta.
Well, if anyone listening in from Aitutaki knows what they are, please send us a suggestion in the chat. Any contributions are welcome.
Somebody is asking if we ever put humans inside an ROV, not these ones. So ROV stands for Remote Operated Vehicle, and that means that they are operated, at least from Nautilus, all in the control van. But Tim, you have been inside of a submersible before?
Yes.
Or a few?
Yeah, so they're sometimes referred to as HOVs, or human occupied vehicles. And yeah, they come in a couple different varieties. The ones I'm more used to lately is, is that something you want to zoom on in the center there or not?
This one here?
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. That'll be a good idea.
So sometimes they have steel or titanium hulls. You can go for zoom there, Jana. Oh, I'm getting spun by the current a little bit.
Look at that.
Interesting
There we
structure. Let's see if we can double on that.
I don't think we're quite stable enough to get a double, but
yeah, I think that's just one of those xenos that we've been seeing before. It's just edge on and quite large.
Yeah.
But the one on the left was
go
good.
wide, please.
Thank you.
Thanks. So the titanium hull submersibles can go a lot deeper. Some of those are 6,000 meter deep, and actually I think the Chinese have one that goes 11,000 meters deep. There's another two-person submersible that goes 11,000 meters deep. It's owned by Inkfish, and they do science with that one. And there's a bunch of 1,000 meter rated acrylic hulled subs that have really good visibility all around. And some of those are used for research, and some are used for toys on mega yachts. And they do some science once in a while too. But
11,000 meters, is that what you said?
yes, yeah.
Wow.
That's Marianas Trench is, I think, 10,980 or something thereabouts.
Very close to 11,000. Given the chance, I would absolutely take it. You know, going down that deep. It's pretty cool you were able to do something like that, Tim.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. You spend a lot more time working on them in the workshop than you do actually diving them, it seems. But once you get them dialed in, you can dive them quite regularly.
I bet.
So yeah, I highly recommend it. So if anyone's interested, there's, I think, 3 main manufacturers of those ones. That's Triton Submarines, U-Boat Works, and Seamagine, and they all have websites and Instagram accounts and things like that.
Have to check that out.
Do you want to look at this little thing sticking up there, John?
That one there on the left? Or the one in front of us, that one there?
Whichever one you like.
Oh, well, the one on the right, I think we know what that is.
Okay.
So let's go for that one on the left. I think it's just a mound, actually. No, let's keep going. We're good.
Like a mound.
Okay.
So yeah, they're a bit tricky here because they're all the same color. Got to tease it out.
Easy to blend in.
And while this is shallow compared to where we have been, it's still very deep. I think we're still, what are we at, 3,600?
Yeah, 3675.
Just above 3,700 meters, yeah.
Yeah, still quite deep. And it doesn't look like we're yet at the seamount, huh? We still have a ways.
We're in the lower apron of the seamount, so we're definitely off the abyssal plains.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I thought that line was it.
No, that's just a tiny little rock on the side of a massive seamount.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Everything looks like something.
Yeah. It's,
something living.
It'll get rockier, don't worry. I think even on our shift we should get there.
Cool. And if not, have no fear, the 4 to 8 watch will get there and see 20 octopus at once.
Well, everything we're looking at here is inside what's called a marine protected area. So all of the Cook Islands is the Cook Islands Exclusive Economic Zone, which is up to 200 nautical miles from any island, is part of what we call Marae Moana, a multi-use park. Marae Moana is basically established by an Act of Parliament, and in there it talks about a few things, various principles for good environmental management, the use of zones to understand what we're dealing with, and not least the delineation of a series of marine protected areas. And so we're inside one of those marine protected areas that's basically all around Aitutaki, and so everything in here is protected from any commercial development. Artisanal fishing is allowed, but no commercial fishing or seabed minerals extraction is allowed. So therefore, the octopi should be safe from anything except an artisanal fisherman anyway. And if you can find one who's got a fishing line that's over 3.5 kilometers long, that'd be interesting to see.
So because we see, I mean, we were talking about, especially on the abyssal plains, that time moves slower. Could it be that those lines we were seeing are actually very, very old, right?
This is a fairly high energy environment.
Okay.
Yeah, and yeah, if you were in the deep abyssal plains in those silicious clays, it could be very old. I guess they might be a few years old, but I would imagine, looking at the formation of the ripples and the burrows that we're seeing, I don't think they're that old. But
are we talking geology old or?
Well, I'm thinking it's possible they're a few years old, but
okay.
I don't think they're 30 years old, and they could have been from last week. Yeah.
Sure, okay. So more recent.
Yeah.
Another mystery waiting
yeah.
to be unveiled.
Well, we should. If someone's been dragging something around at 3.5 kilometers, we should be able to find out who it was.
Do you want to zoom on that?
Yeah, why not? Let's
okay,
see what you've
tilt
found
down
for us.
a bit. Okay, go for zoom.
There's a stem, a stalk.
Yeah, a really tiny one.
Yeah. Can we pan to the right slightly? And then it'd be really good to get the doubler on some of those polyps.
Yeah, if those are polyps. Looks like one of those, yeah, maybe a carnivorous.
Yeah.
Because of that parasol shape of the spicules at the top.
Okay.
Neat. Thank
you.
you. I would love to have like a time lapse on one carnivorous sponge, like a big one, and see, like, just watch it feed on things. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
I'm sure someone's done it.
I hope, if not, I need someone to. And I would want to use Mikhail's super cool camera to do it, because that would be the best. You could probably watch the filament actually like spreading itself over.
Yeah, like a time lapse.
Yeah, exactly like a time lapse.
I know we've seen a lot of holothurian videos, but my favorite was yesterday when that holothurian was eating the sediment. It was just so stinking cool.
I hope that becomes one of those highlights posted again.
Oops, sorry guys, I was bumping my mic there.
You're good.
So Mikhail, what happens next with MXD? Where do you take it from here? Do you have any
Oh,
fine-tuning
look at that little red
fine-tuning that needs to happen, or another project that you're taking it on?
Yeah, there's going to be some fine-tuning definitely, both on the hardware as well as the software.
Oh.
That one's
We're
flying
taking
in front of us. There we go.
We're taking all the feedback we receive from the video engineers here and everyone that's worked with the MXD.
Go for zoom.
And going to be improving that as well into an actual, commercial product, and kind of upping everything from the application space. So making an actual application-based product, basically, yeah.
What does application-based product mean?
Well, right now, the camera is in, this is a polished, I would say, prototype. This is the first time it's been ever out in the wild. So we've yet to, this is
Thanks,
just
Tim.
bring up code, basically.
I think we can go back down.
Very basic code
that
that's
fellow
running on here. There's still a lot of, polishing up to do to make sure it's more robust.
Nicely followed too, thank you.
There were times where the 2X would, engage and disengage inconsistently at times, not to the point where it's failed, but there's some inconsistencies there that we want to work out in the next.
Let's go and look on this side of the rock if we could.
Revision of software. So.
Cool. Well, I'm excited to see what comes of it, because I am already so impressed with the visuals that you all have taken.
Yeah. Oh, no chance to settle. Thank you.
A real quick zoom on that, and then we got to get moving.
That little thing there. Hand down.
Ooh. Little blob.
Live
It
valve?
looks like, yeah, I was just about to say.
It does,
Yeah.
doesn't it?
Not a
Looks
shy
like
valve.
valve.
Go white, please.
Looks like it might have passed that one.
So John, on these earlier sites, especially the abyssal plain sites that we were on, we were surveying different biodiversity and biomass, right? Determining what is living in that area.
Yep.
Is this a similar survey, or is this more kind of exploratory just to see what's out here? Are we doing that meticulous surveying of, and pointing where things are?
Yeah, no, this is the same thing. Just obviously in a very different environment. Just to try and find out how different it is. Yeah, that's basically what we're doing. Different things should drive biodiversity, and one of them is water depth. So we did a seamount and some knolls from around, it'll be like 4,800 or 4,700 meters and up maybe a kilometre or so. And it'll be nice to compare with these kinds of water depths where we're much shallower. The sediment's completely different just to start with. The volcanic gravels and the more calcareous looking sediment is different. And so far I think the life, it looks fairly different. There's been some things that are similar, still some carnivorous sponges and anemones and things.
Agree.
But yeah.
I agree.
So there might be some overlap, but we're very early on in the
Yeah, it's so
in the
exciting.
dive, right?
So much more to be seen.
Yeah, and you need to get a lot of observations. You need to have enough to do a decent statistical analysis.
Yeah, I
So
agree.
you want hundreds of those things.
Yeah, and just to give a few of you who are just joining us an overview of what we're doing right now, we are just outside of
Go for
Aitutaki
that
Island.
one, please. Thanks, Tim.
And we touched down at a depth of 3,700 and 0.46, if you want to be precise, like Josh. So this is a much shallower dive than we've been doing on the abyssal plain, which is about 2,000 meters deeper. Cool. So we'll be here. We launched at just after 10 a.m. local time, and we have 29 hours in the water.
Oh, that's all gone now. Thank you. We'll just go back out, and there's something on the right-hand side. Oh, unless I missed it. Oh, we've got a cloud now. That's okay. We'll keep going.
And like our other dives, this is a 10-kilometer track, right? Just about. But we'll be gaining in elevation, so we'll gradually make our way up the seamount here.
Oh, a little bit of a roll.
A lot of folks are really stoked on the MXD cam, Mikhail. Big fan.
Heck yeah, I'm stoked too. This is awesome.
So Aaron said that he had been working on it, or components of it, for the past 6 years.
Wow.
Yeah, that's correct. I think it started pre-COVID. in partnership with Mbari, Mare Bay Aquarium Research Institute. And then
We'll just zoom in on that, please, Tim.
they've been in a collaborative effort. The two parties have been working on the mechanical, electrical, and housing design. So ever since, and now we've kind of tied all the loose ends together and made it happen.
And how long have you been a part of that process?
Zoom.
I've been working for Deep Sea for 2 years, and the past year I've been heavily involved in the electrical design of the MXD.
Can we go to that, please? Just above here.
So this involves both the camera motherboard that interfaces all the control signals, as well as the topside control panel that Jaina is currently using to control the zoom, iris, and focus of the camera.
Huh. Interesting.
Thank you.
And white,
That sort of
please.
looks like the same patterns from those Faraday sponges.
Yeah.
You know, those kind of folded glass sponges.
Yep. Just overtaken with algae or something.
Yeah.
Not algae. Yep.
No algae down here.
Way too deep for that.
Yeah, I think we've all been spoiled with this
I
MXD
know.
cam. Yeah.
It's good to have been able to experience that at least once, you know.
Yeah, and that's something that technology testing, of course, is something that is common with OET and Nautilus and then the OECI. So kind of bringing in so many different stakeholders to an expedition, and then also that technology testing of determining this is a new camera, let's give it a try in a real world environment. It's cool to see these different technologies come to sea and grow and evolve from the work that they did.
Yeah, I'd like to also add
Have a peek in here, please.
all the